All right, let's see if we can get everything working here. Let's make sure that the Discord voice, look at those cameras way out. Well, just mine is, I guess. So let's make sure the Discord voices are the right voices. And
check.
Yep.
Edicuri says hello from 33,000 feet. That's funny.
All right, let me fix these cameras. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Saturday. This is Divine Contention. DM Drake Takes is up at the top, and he is correctly positioned. The other cameras, though, are not where they should be. Gorvidal looks good.
Yeah, I'm in a good spot.
What about Sven is a little off, and then let's fix Sven here.
Sven's in Manicuri's spot. And
there we go. Oh yeah, he is. Sven should be over here. Holy good God. Plus his. Oh, and Diablo Bob's. Fuck. Okay, let me fix this over here like this, and
Sven
then
has the fantasy ground under his face. Nice.
Sven's avatar is all wrong. It's supposed to be over here, and then Maticuri's avatar is on top of Diablo Bob's. Oh my God, this is all fucked up. There we go. Now we're good. By the way, welcome back to Fantasy Grounds. Welcome back to Diablo Bob. He is here. He'll be joining us on visually in just moments as he works that out. Okay, we got the cameras all set up. Drake, who's Sven? I didn't do that. That's fucking fucked me up for a second. Drake, take it away, sir.
Well, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. It is May 20th, 2023, and we're on session 5 of Divine Contention, which is a continuation of the third and final expansion adventure to the Dragon of Icespire Peak, which we did not play to begin with. We did Lost Mines of Phandelver, which was also a good tie-in, I think, because it all kind of in the same little area in the Sword Coast down there. And the last we left off, you guys had gone to Dumathoin's Gulch and finished a quest. But before we get into that, let's do some hellos to the players and tell us who you're playing tonight. We're going to start off with Svenster.
Svenster77 playing Taunt. He is a Ghostwise Halfling. We have managed to make it to 11. So we all go to 11. And he likes messing around with people. Mostly the enemies.
Mostly. And Diablo Bob is back for a reprieve from all of the crap that's going on in his life. But he's got a camera on. Look at that background and everything. What's up, Bob? Tell us what's going on with your character. Where has he been and what's he been doing?
That's an excellent question. So I guess how did you say that he exited?
He just was like, "I'm going for a swim." No,
I'm going for a swim.
Yeah, it was Otta guy.
I think he was also went for a swim though. He was in the form of a whale or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh hell yeah! So Casper decided to depart and live up to the humpback whale, specifically the hump part. He was lonely, and there was just like a sausage fest going on, and but he feels better now, and he's back with the party for at least hopefully a long time.
He
So
goes
he dies.
walking into camp later in tonight. That's where you're going to come in. Just walk into camp or fly or whatever druids can do. But Rob, what's up with you?
All right, Rob 2, everybody. Yes, I'm playing my character Clyde. He is a bugbear ranger. He's got reach around. You guys all know. And then I'm also, in the absence of Matakuri, who's at 30,000 feet right now. I don't think he's in an airplane. I just think he's at 30,000 feet. I don't know how he did it. I'm playing Joe, his high elf rogue, and be forewarned, everybody watching, I will be doing that terribly. I will not be doing a good job at doing that because I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you.
Multitasking. And I do see that before we even get started, from 33,000 feet, Matakuri has given Casper advantage.
That's right. Casper does have an extra advantage by Matakuri,
Awesome.
cheater in the chat. No. He's not a cheater in the chat because he's not playing the game.
Not.
So he's
legit.
he's a hero in the chat, actually.
All right. Hero in the chat. And last but not least, Gorvidal.
This is Gorvidal. I'll be playing Salazar, who is a wizard. Not quite a full-fledged wizard, but he's close enough on there. And he's also a warforged. So we'll see what we can do and go from there for us today.
A trophy of sorts. And I am Drake, and I'll be playing everybody else. What's going on? Last week when we left off, you guys had done a quest to Dumathoin's Gulch to retrieve a Gnomengard grenade. And since then, I couldn't take it, and I had to find an image for the grenade, because it's such a cool-looking thing. So here it is. The
Nice.
Gnomengard grenade.
Someone set us up the bomb.
Oh, your base.
Is that a human hand or a gnome hand?
That would be human-sized hand. So it's a little bigger in a gnome's hand.
Yeah, McClancy says
Unless
it's the holy hand
gnomes
grenade.
have really big hands, I don't know. I've never shaken a gnome's hand.
5 is right out.
So, if you remember, Gnomengard, or Dumathoin's Gulch is where the party token is, up in the mountains, just kind of to the east of Lelone. But when you guys got up here, it was getting afternoon, late afternoon, and when you finished up this quest, you figure we can stay here and camp by all these undead in this holy grenade sacred spot, or we can try to make our way back down the mountain. Before
what time of day is it right now?
It's like 4-ish.
Yeah, let's go back down. I get 2 votes. I say we go back down, go back down.
Well, technically, I think if you really wanted to, I think you could have 3 votes, right?
1 for Clyde, 1 for Joe, and who else?
You don't hear Boyd?
Boyd, Al Pacino.
Oh, so I get 4 votes then.
Oh yeah, you get Al Pacino too, right?
So I say we go back down, go back down, go back down, go back down.
I like going down.
That's a personal.
All right, so you guys, as wounded as Clyde is, his vote is to get off this hill, and you guys decide to start down the mountains, and you don't have any problems getting down almost to the road, right? Almost to the road. Good 5-6 miles you guys hiked into the evening a little bit. And as you guys are getting out into the, trying to get your bearings close to the road, you guys can see like a big clump of trees up ahead. You can see some kind of light source. And you hear some horses or something up that way too. And you hear a branch snap, and Casper steps out of the bushes.
Yay!
He's
Casper.
got like a newspaper under his arm.
Wait, where the hell were you? Were you gone? I didn't know. I thought you were with us the whole time.
I had to take a huge dump.
for 6 weeks.
Logged up.
All those semen he ate really. He wasn't the whale though, was he? Wasn't somebody polymorphed as a whale? Was that?
That was Boyd.
Boyd.
Nothing of a sexual nature, I assure you.
Oh,
Boyd, and then Al Pacino was the original.
The original. So, all right, nice. Everybody's back together. Let's.
you said no, up the road, off to the side. You guys see like a big clump of trees, and that's where the light's coming from, and the horse sounds, and.
Is that good? Are they
It's
friendly?
like-
Is it friendly?
It's like already kind of getting dark, so you guys are looking for a campsite, kind of.
Okay.
Sort of, I'm assuming, unless
Yeah.
you guys want to. It's like another 15 miles to town.
Well, how
maybe-
many?
Maybe 12 miles to town.
So that's like what, 2 hours or 4 hours?
Yeah.
And what time is it now?
Let's
7
say
or
it's
8.
pretty. Yeah, it's like 8. It's
Yeah, let's roll in there at midnight and get a room and everything. Let's do that.
Well, we could also stay on the road. I can do Liam's tiny hut.
Oh,
We
I
can get
keep
there in the
forgetting you
morning.
got. Yeah, I keep forgetting you got Leoman's tiny hut, but I do want to get a long rest because I'm hurt.
Did you want to like?
Oh, thank you. I got to cure wounds.
Taunt uses a finger somewhere on you, and ooh.
Oh my
Another
god.
one.
Oh, thank you. Taunt's blowing all his because he's gonna get a short rest, or I mean a long rest.
So he thinks. So, do you guys investigate this horses and stuff that's up on next to the road? It's only a few hundred feet up.
Yeah.
We can do that first.
So as you start to get a little closer, you can see like through the trees and stuff. There's some big horses, like Clydesdale-sized horses. You know, there's 4 of them, but they're just kind of corralled in a little area with some long ropes, and they're just grazing and whining and whinnying a little bit. As you guys move a little closer into the trees, you see what looks like a very large wagon, like big wagon, and it appears to be some kind of carnival wagon maybe or something. As you guys are getting like through the trees, you're looking at it, and but you don't see any people or anything around. But on the back you see like some steps that lead up to some doors, and I'm gonna put you guys on a map,
All right.
like over here somewhere, and share this map with you. It has some lighting and stuff on it for
Cool.
effects.
We like it.
All right, let me there unlock your tokens for you. You get see around and move your token around a little.
It's mostly black. What do we see?
So this carnival wagon has ornate carvings on the side of. It's kind of lit. You can see lanterns or something hanging from the corners of it, and you can tell there's somebody inside, right? You can hear a voice or it moving around a little bit inside. It looks like a carnival wagon though, but big, right? It looks like 4 big, huge Clydesdales pull it that are off to the side, not on the map.
Does this look like the same one that we did with the freaky clown house?
It does look a little like some of the
Happy Jack's
the circus stuff, but this is more ornate, right? A fancier. It's not so clowny, right? This is more elegant. You guys checking it out, moving around the
Hell
outskirts
yeah.
of it?
Check it out. I guess
Check it out.
I'll go around the outskirts.
Jackpot!
Yeah, you guys can. So as you, as Clyde, as you like go past the back door, there's like a little sign above the doors,
Uh-huh.
and you kind of got to squint to see it, and you're like, and it says Zoltar, Zoltar,
That's the thing that made Tom Hanks big.
and little.
Drake, can you take grappled off me? I mean, unless I'm still
No.
grappled.
It's still hanging off of you, whatever it was.
And it looks like some of us have
I think it's bless.
a bless or something. It's not marked as bless, so it wasn't my coding, of course. But it looks like it's bless. All right. So I saw a back door that it's, and so I tell everybody, hey, I you guys, Zoltar. Does that mean anything to anybody? McLancy says totally
Does
safe.
it?
Go inside. I don't know. Does it mean anything to anybody?
I don't know if it would or not Salazar.
I mean, freaking Taunt's got a cousin, there's brothers. There's a whole story, but no, not really. It doesn't mean it.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yeah, I guess go in. Or well, should we knock or just go in?
You want to knock on the back door?
The doors are kind of open a little bit, like not closed all the way. You can see light coming out. Hear a voice inside.
What's the
Sign
voice
east?
sound like?
Some humming or something.
Question is what's the back doors? Just the back door over here where everybody else is at?
Yeah, that's the back door.
All right, Clyde will bravely go in.
Or the front door. How? It's the door.
Knock on the door and be like, housekeeping.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
housekeeping. It looks like a waiting room, and there's actually
Oh,
food on the table, and in the
Yeah,
corner steps a individual who looks like, I don't know, Ash from Evil Dead, right? You know, he's just a kind of a clean cut guy, but he's got a really long mustache, right? It's like this long.
hydrate.
And he says, "Ah, you've come to see the great Zoltar, I see. Come in, come in. Help yourself to some refreshments."
Excellent. Clyde will go right over and start helping himself to some refreshments. Probably
There's
poison.
there's like cookies and there's a pie and there's like tea. Clyde just like picks up the pie.
Yeah,
his
start
big
eating a piece
tan hand.
big times.
It's still nice and hot, piping hot.
Ooh, yummy. Hey,
He says,
hey, you guys got to try this.
Zoltar.
Oh,
Would
The
you
great-
care for your fortunes told?
oh yes, please. I would love my fortune to be told.
You would love it. How much do you love it? In coins. 100 coins, please. We take all kinds except those nasty Electrum. Twee.
100
He holds out a
coins.
bucket. 100
okay.
coins of your choice for your fortune. The better the coinage, the better the fortune.
I mean, 100 gold is a lot of. All right, I'll give him. I'll give him 100 silver. And if he tells me that my fortune is, if he says my fortune is that I'm broke now, I'm going to fucking kill this guy.
He says,
100 silver. No.
Oh, well, I guess, whoops, wrong character. I guess Joe will give 100. I did the wrong character sheet.
right.
Joe is going to step up and get his fortune read for 100 silver pieces.
Well,
Just throwing it
He
out the
says-
window at 30,000 feet.
He says he hands the bucket, or doesn't hand it, but he turns it. It's like a big tithe bucket kind of. But the coins go in, but they don't. They just kind of vanish when they go in, right? And he says to everyone else, "How much do you want your fortune told for? 100 coins. We take all denominations except for Electrum." Twee.
Nope.
Okay, Clyde will go, me too, and then he'll do 100 silver as well.
Casper will give 100 gold.
Ooh,
Why not?
my
I'm interested.
God.
100 gold. You have great fortunes ahead of you, my friend.
Clyde
Anybody
is
not
still eating
wanna
and drinking.
participate?
Salazar's not going to.
Salazar's not, and what about Casper? Oh, Casper is 100 gold. I
Yeah,
mean,
Casper.
Taunt.
So Taunt is going to give 65 platinum, 20 gold, 10 silver, and 85 copper.
Just to be a fucking difficult motherfucker.
But no
He
electric.
says only one type accepted.
Oh.
That is not what he said. He said 100 coins.
He did say 100 coins, except
said
Electro.
I
He said.
have 100 coins. To be clear, 100 of the same type of coins. Sorry.
What it is, Big Mama?
Everyone
My
else
mama
got
raised
it.
no dummies. I done my rap.
Took a rap.
We're gonna
Takes
have to
back
get you.
his silver and his.
Double
He
secret
spits out the coins. Wait, they all have to be the same.
Fucking cunt.
So he will do
Fuck yeah.
100 platinum.
Oh my God! Oh,
What? What?
did you just buy the place? What happened? Holy shit! 100 platinum. That's fucking 1,000 gold.
All right. Well, who did anyone do copper? No one did copper, right?
No, I
Todd
knew that was
tried.
gonna be bad.
Who did the first silver?
I did.
May as well.
Joe did.
Clyde and Joe may as well have
Joe. All right. Well, Joe goes in
10 gold.
to the back. Come in to the back, he says. Meet the Zoltar. And when you go back, Joe, you get to meet the Zoltar. Now, the Zoltar is just the same guy you're meeting, but he's curled his mustache up and put a hat on.
Does he
But,
try to
this is-
pretend?
this
Does he
is-
try to pretend that he's a different guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a fucking Halloween costume, Zoltar. I love it. I like that you can get that little box and wear that around.
That's nice, isn't it?
You know that one place at the bottom of the box some people call the glory hole.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. You can point to it. And I'm taking that away because Rob's going to be thinking of things for Halloween. But you guys can all peek in the other room if you want, because you're all going to end up in the room and meet the Zoltar. But Joe went first, and Joe has purchased a roll on the silver inspiration cards. Yes. So
Oh, nice.
Joe's fortune is he can use this card when he critically hits with an attack. The target is stunned until the end of its next turn. The proper way to do that for you
So
guys?
there is a
Isn't that redundant?
there is a on the just drag it to the chat. Not the no. So
No,
if on the table, there's a shield on the table, and then I can put it on his sheet.
like that. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can give it to him on his actions tab here.
All right, who's else has got the silver?
That would have been. Uh-oh. Why didn't that work? Hold on.
The
Also
other
wrong.
cheap ass Clyde.
Wait a minute. It didn't work. Hold on. Let me. Oh, it's not letting me open it. It's not letting me do anything with that, Drake. It's just.
I think you have to actually have the module loaded.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I do have the module loaded. Here, hold on. Let me go and get it. I'll just get it off the silver table. Low blow. Oh.
Yeah. Twitch on airplane Wi-Fi doesn't work well, he's saying. All right, well, he's working on how to help us figure that out. Let's see who Clyde gets. He paid 100 silver, right?
Yeah.
Let's do his roll. Clyde got to the rescue. Use this card when an ally drops to 0 hit points. Move your speed towards them as a free action. If you end this move adjacent to them, they may spend a hit die. Nice. That's kind of...
Oh, I know.
situational.
I know why.
Hey, Rob.
Drake, on the tables is just the
Image.
it's just the image, right? The actual card itself and the coding and whatever is just like it is for the spells and feats and traits. It's in the spell list. So I got it here. So what did Clyde get?
Clyde got to the rescue.
To the rescue? Okay. So let me give Joe his low blow. Low blow for Joe.
Phrasing.
100 gold Casper spent. Let's do Casper's. A gold card.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Take any dice that were just rolled and place them face up however you choose. What?
So I can just go, it's a 20.
Yeah, or those
10d6
all those
can all
10d6s are all 6s now. Or the 20d6 falling damage is all. Yeah. Well, you
All
know.
ones.
Nice. I like that.
Heat. Gold. Nice. And the big spender gets a platinum card as Taunt says, an enemy of my enemy. Choose an enemy, an unlikely creature hostile to the enemy of your choice suddenly arrives on the scene. Choose an enemy, an unlikely creature hostile to the enemy of your choice. Suddenly, that's something that Taunt's gonna screw the DM with. I know it now. It's just how it
So
works.
he basically summons a random NPC, but friendly to us, or just hostile to them.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean
Enemy of my enemy.
it doesn't mean it's friendly to us.
Just means it's hostile to them.
Yep.
Oh, did you get that one, Sven? You
Yes.
see it? All right.
It is
Well,
my items.
I found this map and I had to use it, so it's so cool. Wait. I want to do that. There you guys go. Oh, I have a mask on back there too. How do you turn it? There it goes. Why can't I turn the mask off?
Disable line of sight.
It is. Oh. Lighting, sorry. Pretty cool little map, huh?
Yeah, it's a cool middle
Obviously,
map. Wagon of Fortune. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, one thing that does happen is you guys get back to Leilun late in the evening, and as you're getting back to town, things are on edge, right? The guards are like really on edge, like there's lots of nerves being frayed, kind of thing, when you guys get into town. But you guys are going to get a long rest. I'm going to go ahead and push that to you guys.
We're going to say to somebody, what's going on? Why is everybody all, fucking fucked up?
Give me a persuasion, or I mean, how, are you going to intimidate? I mean,
No, I'm going to be all friendly, like, hey, calm down. What's wrong?
Persuasion, right? Right?
Is it persuasion? Okay.
Let me, I think I should give you these.
Oh, yeah, remember?
Yeah. Leilun. There's Clyde gets one of the guards says, one of my friends that works down at the quayside says that the ships are reporting an armada heading towards Leilun. Days out, but we're scared.
No problem. We got ships, don't we?
We have
No, it's
two.
it's like barges, right? Like flat bottom barges. Because you gotta barge everything out to the ships.
Let's mine the harbor. We got days. Let's mine the harbor and blow these fuckers up when they come in. Let's do it. Let's get a. We got that one grenade.
You can use a grenade.
Can we duplicate that 1,000 times?
Only if you had like a bunch of gnomes. It's like their piece de resistance too. It's like, oh, the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Okay, I have the answer. No one will think of this. This is brilliant. Let's everybody move. Just move to a different town.
I got an idea. How about like 5 miles over there, we just build like a complete replica of the town?
Yeah, that's even better.
And then we'll set up a toll booth, like to slow them down.
That's even better.
There'll
just be one guy there manning the whole thing. Oh man. That's funny. I don't know what else we can do.
Yeah, so you guys spend the day at your remember? Oops. Remember?
Huh?
You guys have your own.
Do we have a oh yeah,
your
yeah.
stuff.
This thing. Right. I got my own room right over here. Boom, like that. Where's Joe's room? I don't even
Shame
know.
we don't have anybody who could fly out there and verify this information and fly back.
Yeah, Al Pacino can do it.
It's like you guys get back to the house. It's like 2 a.m. You guys are exhausted. You've been long past needing a 24 or a long rest. So morning, like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, you guys can do something if you want after your long rest.
Well, what would, like, if there's an armada of ships coming, what
Days
would
away, they said.
what would sending somebody to fly out and look at it and verify? Yeah, oh, it's true. Like, what? How would that help? Like, what would he do with that?
Well, we don't have anybody who can do that. But if we did, they would be able to tell what they are, who they are, why they're coming. They could even land and talk to them.
Well, we got 2 things that can fly.
Your pieces of shit familiars aren't going to do nothing.
No, but can Joe look through Al Pacino's eyes? I forget.
100 feet away or something's not very far.
Oh, it can't go for like miles and miles.
Miles and miles.
So, and I'll tell you what. Let's do not that then. Okay?
Well, I could always turn into an air elemental for 5 hours.
How far can you fly in 5 hours?
Hold on, let's do some
You
math.
walk 15 miles, right? So let's
Well,
say,
air elemental can fly fast.
what's your fly speed? 60? Yeah, probably. So 30 miles?
60 foot. Sorry, fly 90 feet plus 10 for mobile. So that's flying 100 feet, potentially 200 if I use dashing per every 6 seconds.
Well, your dash doesn't carry over to your overland travel. It turns into
It's just natural fly.
it turns into, are you going to be slower or faster than normal? And then, but yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You 30 miles one way, 15 miles round trip.
How far is days away for ships? How far is that?
The nervous guard wasn't specific.
I mean, but as adventurers, do we think that that's is that 30 miles or is that 200 miles? Like, how do we know? And if somebody
it only
obviously
took you guys a day to get to Neverwinter.
So, but my question is, if he flies out 30 miles, do we think that's a possibility that he'll see anything? Or is it like, there's no way? And by the way, how did this guard, who came, okay, I have a lot of questions. Who gave this guard this information and how did they get here so fast? How did they beat these ships here? I don't believe it's all bullshit.
There was Nancy at the quayside said it. Is
Nancy?
What she said. He said Nancy at the quayside.
Nancy.
Okay, so Casper, if he only went 2.5 hours, flying at his speed quickly, would be 56.8 miles out and then back.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. 30 miles out and 30 miles back. 60 miles, yeah.
Dude,
so
remember the scene where Tom Hanks is in a plane and he like crashes in the ocean?
Yeah, you mean in
and then he does the square search grid thing. Of you guys have no idea what direction this armada's in.
Yeah, it's like astronomically impossible that you would find anywhere in the ocean, like anything.
I mean,
well, if I rolled a dice to see if I found them, I could then choose to make that dice the correct number.
You don't know.
Oh, no, but he can make. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's true. Yeah, I'd have to know what the correct number is
You-
out of
yeah.
game to use it.
What, yeah, Drake would say, which number is it? And you would just say, the correct one.
69, dude. 69. I mean,
It's the-
You rolled a
it's
d20, exactly.
It's the right answer. So, okay, so we're not going to go find the ships. Now, listen, what are we going to do? Are we going to...
maybe you can help the town figure that out.
Well, like,
There are, like,
we say to
town
this
leaders.
guard, how does... That don't confront me. Why do I care if there's an armada coming?
But in the morning, you guys, what? So we're gonna do what? You're gonna fly? We're gonna go talk to the town council. What are we doing?
Yeah, let's go see what they
we
think
have
they
this
should do.
grenade. The town
Let's-
sent us
How-
to get this grenade,
How
and we have
close
it now.
do ships come? Ships can't come right up because of the islands and all
No,
the swamp. So how far away would they have to stop anyway?
I mean, you can probably get a ship marooned on, not marooned, but beached on the islands, right? Like the Idle Island or something, maybe.
So, let's go talk to the smart people
Couple
of
hundred
the
yards?
town's council and see what they are their suggestions.
Okay.
But traditionally, no one's going to beach their ships. Unless they're Vikings or... You're going down to the quayside.
Yep.
Where's that? Get off my map. There. Okay, so the quayside is also the town hall, which is where the fishery is at.
We just go back to the Green Dragon and tell her to eat all the people on the ships
Boom!
instead of attacking us.
You want a tip for lots of dinner? We know about some ships coming here.
You like seafood?
You just
So
barbecue
I
it
guess
right on
this
them.
is the map we got.
Oh. All right.
The quayside. And
Leyloon
this is
Fishery,
the,
no grid, high res. No grid, high
I'll
res.
sing it for you.
This is the town hall, right? You got the town people. You got the...
All right. There they are.
You got the fishery.
No fishy business. There's a
Baldy, Estonpar, Marigold, Birch Stripe. I can't read
bright.
Bright
It says
Shine.
no
Oh,
bright
Bright
shine.
Yeah, it's the same one that like always is in all of them. Like,
Mhm.
those right three are in all of them, and then like the last.
It's also where
person
the
always-
quest board's at for the town. But
Yeah, it's looking pretty barren. There's only 2 things on it.
yeah, well, then you guys just completed the one on the left, so there's only
So
one
then
thing.
there's only one left. So we should go in the town hall and go, hey, what's that other job? Because we got to get the hell out of here fast.
Yeah, so the town council, they're like, oh, come to order. As you guys come in, they like clear everybody out that's doing regular town crap, and they just send them all out. They're like, come in, your business is way more important.
Yeah, it is. Okay, and we come in there and we say, so there's a garden.
Let's make it feel more real for you guys. Here you go.
There's a ship. There's an armada of ships headed this way. Is this true? Why is Boyd so fucking small?
They say we've not only heard of ships of wielding lightning storms coming, but we've also heard that there's a massing of undead coming out of the Mere of Dead Men. We are preparing for a battle.
And which concerns you most, the ships or the undead?
They all look. They each have their own arguments, but they think that the new gates might hold back some of the undead. They got new gates all
But at
finished
this
now.
point, it's been Leylon has been here what, 6 months, 3 months.
Well, Leyland's been here a long, long time, but like being rebuilt, yeah, 6 months maybe, 8 months.
That's 14 months.
So you guys just got here. Are we sure it's worth all this trouble? If you have 2 armies coming, why not just let them have it?
They're like, but we've promised that we would help defend it. We got
Promised who?
troops sent here from Neverwinter. You
Oh.
helped us get the Neverwinter troops.
Well, if there's troops, then there's no problem because the gates will keep back the undead, and when the ships unload, we'll just attack those people with our troops. How many troops do we have? 500, 1,000? How many do we have? 10,000?
There is
28.
They look over. There's like 3 guys sitting in the corner.
Well, let's see. There's Clarence,
Uh,
and there's Tommy. There's like 6
the
guys.
cowardly soldiers. Remember the image of the 5 soldiers? That's what you had. No, there's a few more in town now. But before you guys can get into too much back and forth and figuring out how many troops there are, and one of the troops does come in, and it's one of the town guards who is a Neverwinter soldier, if you remember correctly.
Is it this lion bastard that told us there's an armada
Yeah.
coming here? Or is it a different guy?
No, it's his boss, it's Sergeant Yost
okay.
or whatever his name is.
Okay. I still don't
But,
believe it.
Hold on, I gotta do a little DM bookkeeping.
I'll believe it when I see the whites of their red hot arrows they're firing at me from ships. Then I'll believe it.
So Leylon has just over 200 troops to call upon.
Okay.
Which include the commoners, guards, and the veterans.
Okay.
And in addition, there are 300 additional troops coming from Neverwinter who have not arrived yet.
When will they get here?
They are also knights and scouts. Any day now.
Okay, but this armada is weeks away, I guess days away.
Days away, yeah.
All right, and do we
probably get here about 2 days after the zombies do?
Do we do we have any intelligence on how many soldiers this armada is? Like, is it 3 ships? Is it 12 ships? Is it 100 ships? And then how many people do we have? Any idea? Where's that guard? Where's that guard I talked to last night? I want to talk to him.
Everybody's like, where are you getting your information from?
He just came at me last night. It's like, there's ships on the way. I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know what happened. But you know...
The town council tells you what they know is that something is coming, a big, huge armada or several ships full of Talos's vengeance is heading this way. Says the ships that are fleeing from it heading past here, right? And it's coming from the north.
Okay.
Which you guys fought a ship full of cults of Talos people up north.
Yeah.
And people on the street, and people on the beach, and people on the... So you guys have been fighting the
And
Talos
if I recall
people
correctly,
already.
we kicked everyone's ass on that ship.
Yeah, pretty much.
So 10 of
The
these,
magical
100 of
storms that
these.
they summoned and shit. So they're coming for your asses, is what the town council says. If you leave, we all live. No, they're kidding. They're kidding. They don't say that.
Oh, well,
If
we'll
you
leave.
want, we
you
can
want to
just
make it
go.
easy, we'll just leave. Good luck.
That suck.
It's nice knowing you.
Suck. All the
So-
stuff I planned, that would suck.
What are we
I
supposed
write
to do?
songs for bards, and I'm getting ready to do another one about this Leylon, and in this pretend song, there's being attacked by a bunch of ships, where would these ships land? I want to be accurate. Where would they come in to unload their troops with the swamp? Is there a place, a ford like 100 miles ahead? A day's travel to the south, north? Where would they unload all their troops if these ships had troops?
They point like toward where all the ships unload all the cargo and all the jolly boats and the barges and everything. That's where the water gets deep. So if they're gonna invade from the sea, then they're either gonna beach north or south of here and march, or they're going to come through the swamp. Or to
How far do they have to go north or south in order to unload the troops?
Just outside of town, not too far.
Do you guys think that we could call upon our friends, the lizard men in the
like
swamp?
a mile maybe, north or south?
Do you guys think we could... Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you guys think that we could talk to the lizard men in the swamp and see if they would team up with us?
The lizard men.
Yeah. We went to the swamp and was looking for the one guy, and we fought the lizard men. Well, we fought some, like, zombie
you guys
thing.
befriended the lizard folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could ask them to help us out. You know, like, if they come through the swamp, we'll help them out, and if they come the other way, they'll help us out.
The town council thinks that's a great idea. That you get other troops to help defend the city. They think it's great. Lizard folk are fine, maybe. They're like, are they gonna eat us? They don't know.
Only if you die.
They don't have teeth. They're just flat mouth. They eat bugs and lettuce.
We're like a turtle.
We should probably figure out a way to fortify those.
They're a bunch of flat mouthers.
Well, I was looking at the map too for the town. Doesn't look like the walls go all the way around either.
Yeah, they do. Oh, well, not
Water.
into the swamp.
We built a wall and it's sinking to the swamp.
I mean, it depends on the tide,
another
right?
one.
It depends on the
Sinking to
tide.
swamp too.
At high tide, the walls are fine.
Yeah, at low tide, they're you can kind of muck around a little.
And there's no gate over here.
Yeah, it's just swung all the way open. You can see it over there.
Oh.
No, I don't know. The gates are all secure. You got new town gates. See, the map's been updated. Look at the towers complete now. Remember before it was oh no. Not that one. That one. Right there. And it's grown up.
Diablo Bob has resubbed. Thank you, sir. Fefero. It's good to living shit out of me.
Bam.
Fefero.
Each of the three adventures has a map, and I took the asset and I layered on top of one of them.
Yeah.
So it's progressive. It's pretty cool.
Fishery.
It took a little like squinking and resizing to get it to work right, but as you guys are trying to figure out, help the town get ready to defend against this, one of the guards comes in and he says that he's from the tower, and Galileo has asked that you meet him in the tower. He thinks he has some way to help the town. Remember Galileo.
You gonna lower the
up in
price of
Yeah.
this spell?
Yeah, I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah, to like $4.99 instead of $500.
Well, Tonto was offering. He had handwritten sign.
Oh, here's
for
the soldiers.
less.
The soldiers' images. So yeah, that's a sergeant that comes to get you. Haz Yoram. Haz Yoram. It's an
Haz
old one, the
Yoram?
tower's not even done. But
Cause
yeah, we changed it. See, I even made a note. It was 400, now it's 390.
So it's
and Taunt will do it for 380.
Tonto, goddamn, do it
389.
for free, fucker. 389. Jesus Christ. Oh.
So do you guys go to the tower?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's say it's let's think 11. Almost noon, right? Before when you guys get up to the tower and stuff. And the tower has been rebuilt.
You don't say.
You don't say. I have a map. It's right.
Show it.
No,
Show
it's
us
right.
the map.
Where'd it go? Here it is. It's this one right here. And I'm gonna put you guys. Get out of the way, stupid reference manual. Put you guys over here.
Oh, snap.
So yeah, this is the first floor tower. We don't need lighting.
We don't need it.
We don't need lighting. See the towers all complete over there?
Well, we can't see it. I mean, we see a portion of it, but it is there is shading on the map that we just can't. We can go over here like that and see it, but like that. Go all around cheating, looking at the
Yeah,
whole
found
place.
a door.
There's line of sight.
There's a door.
All right, so the bottom door's down here, and let me let you guys experience going inside. You can open the
Housekeeping.
door.
Housekeeping.
So again, this banquet hall, you guys have been in here before. The last time the place was all torn, like disrupted, but it's all cleaned up now. This is like where guests can be greeted and stuff now. As you guys come in and the sergeant brings you in, he kind of says he'll be back. He's gonna go get Galileo.
Galileo.
Yeah, that's what I keep trying to say into my head.
Figaro.
And basically,
Got a moosh.
he where's my note? It's down here. It's
I can send a bolt of lightning.
Will that make him do the Fandango?
It's very frightening.
Is there a thunderbolt with it?
I lost a thing. Oh, here it goes. You guys
Thunderbolt
don't
and lightning, very, very
care about-
frightening.
all the crap.
Do we don't care about it?
Care your
I
Thunderbolt.
don't care about it. So he comes down, Galileo, and he says, "Oh, excellent, excellent! You're just in time to help me, so we can help defend the town. Please come up to the top of the tower with me." And he waves you into the stairs over here, which I'm gonna just turn off the line of sight, make it easier on you guys.
Sweet.
Okay, but no pushing.
You can try out if you don't want to move your token all the way over to the map. You can try using the portal if you want.
Oh. Portal, yes. Where are we going? Are we going to the top floor to the where the?
Yeah, you're going to the fourth floor.
So just here, just move
Yeah.
yourself over there.
Gory dolls work. Portal pack.
Portal pack. Yeah, it did work. I went from the first to the second floor. If we had no line of sight, we could go secretly move around. But
so you guys come like into this now the top of the tower kind of room. You can see that this, these. If you look at the image, you're up on the fourth floor there, below the peak, and you have these big windows on either side of the tower, right? And in the middle of the room it's dominated by a beacon, right? This 5-foot tall, it's like egg-shaped geode. It's like kind of just rotating on a bronze pedestal, and the whole thing is enclosed in a crystal cylinder. And hanging like on a post right next to it, you see a big silver bell. Like in one of these posts, like this one here.
I'm gonna take out my wand of wonder.
He slides it out. You also see that there's some magical like metal cells that line the chamber's walls, and you can see that the beacon is like turning, and there's like two like faint rays of light shining on two of the cells.
Fuck that.
And there's something moving around inside the cells that the light's shining on.
I look in one of the cells.
There's you can see like a faint creature. Looks like inside. It looks like you're looking inside like a dirty glass jug, and there's something inside that it's got claws and it's clawing, trying to get out. It looks like, or moving around, but it's not formed. It's like blurry and out of shape, and even way small, right? When you're looking into it, it doesn't look very big.
Hmm.
Is there a way to open this cage?
Gallius says, "Yes, that's why I have brought you here. I have a few more that we need to fill, and I think you can help me. I have repaired the beacon, and I've been using it to bind monsters from a different plane of existence. They are bound, and they could serve as useful tools when the town is invaded, so has been told. But I have to ask you for help. I need to trap more of them. Do you wish to help me?"
Casper will walk over to Clyde and say,
Is this the gentleman who ruined the buffet at the Harrow Club this morning?
Is this the same gentleman who lured Taggart and Rosewood here? It's Rosemont, sir. In a gross dereliction of duty in a striptease establishment.
I have Simplex 10. He better get himself checked out.
Yes, I think that would be best.
I guess why not? If it's a chance to save the town and get, rewarded by, money. Casper will say this out loud.
I'm sure there would be plenty of gold dispersed amongst you if you help the town. Yes.
All right. Yeah,
Does
we're getting
everyone
paid.
want to help?
Let's get paid.
He goes over and opens this door over here. And he says, those that don't wish to help can wait downstairs with the guards. He points towards the stairs. The portal. He says, there's a portal in there.
Portal packs.
Portal packs.
Okay. So I am going to... I'm going to have you go into the border element... Wait. The border ethereal plane where these creatures are. And I need you to lure them into a spectral light. And there, you will be able to grab a hold of them and bring them back here. And you can put them in one of the cells. He points to the empty cells.
All right. How do we get to the Borderlands?
He says, I have that all prepared. When you're ready, I will cast a spell on you, and you will be able to travel there.
Sven, do you have a fan blowing on you?
It's underneath the table.
Because your mic keeps getting keyed like every 2 seconds. And he muted it. Boom. He knows what's up.
Bam.
It's underneath the table, he said. Fuck, I don't want to know. Gotta cool your dick. It's part of being a man. So I'm told. I don't know how to be a man, you guys.
So, just reading, refreshing my brain here. So, yeah, he says he has to perform a ritual when you guys are ready. Is everyone ready?
Yeah. Perform a way. We shall observe.
He paints a magical rune on each of the character's forehead and chants an incantation to draw upon the power of the beacon. When the ritual is complete, Galileo asks each character to ring the silver bell mounted on the wall. As you do so, you will fade from sight and are transported to the ethereal plane. We can't hear you, Sven.
Did he give us any means to capture these things, or any way to bring them back, or to hold them, or anything?
He tells you that when they're...
Do we even know what they look like?
When you... no. Kind of. He says they will be there when you get there, not to worry. But he can describe them to you. Now that I already skipped past all that. Here they are. He gives you a good description of them. It's so good that there's no image attached here. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
They look like this.
Oh, Jesus. What's up, Stranger Things? Holy moly.
You guys have encountered them before. In this
How many?
tower. When you first got here.
Yeah,
They were
six-armed son of a bitch. And seemingly no eyes or fucking whatever, man.
Well, I haven't fought them yet.
I'm just going to close that picture because it's disturbing.
He looks handy.
Handy, I see what you did.
Handy.
Taunt banished them.
Weed
back
whacker,
to their
ball
plane,
AC, that's right.
Which is now where we're going.
Yes. It's like a full circle. So your job is to lure them into the spectral light where you're able to grab a hold of them and ring the bell on that side, and you will come back here. So once you get a hold of them, you have to ring the bell.
Ring that bell.
And you will come back. So if there's two of you holding, you both have to ring the bell, right? At the same time. So do you guys all ring the bell?
At the same time.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to do it at the same time to get there, but as a silver bell is struck, the world fades away. Gray mist swirls into view, and the temperature drops to a soul-chilling cold.
Oh.
Your companions and the tower you just stood in remain visible, but appear translucent and oddly distant. In this strange world, a beam of blue light spills from the planar beacon and sweeps around it in a circle like a spectral lighthouse. Most mysterious of all, a spiral staircase rises from an archway in the wall that wasn't present before. So, this over here, the staircase, is now in existence. And
so do we go on it?
All right, so you guys are basically affected by the etherealness spell. If you want to preview that to give you guys a little feelings. And when the characters have passed through, Galileo rings the bell and joins them. So he leads the characters upstairs through the spiral staircase. Yeah, so you guys can move your tokens over where Clyde and Salazar are. To the top of the ethereal spire. That's what this is, the ethereal spire. As you approach the chamber, Galileo casts a spell on himself, which he turns invisible. And he instructs the characters to lure the monsters within the planar beacon. So basically, back down the spire, right? So when you guys enter the room, the monsters start to emerge from the mist. So let's set this up. Let's see, down arrow. Where's the button? This way. Here it is. Are they on the map? Holy shit, they are.
Are they? We don't see it.
Yeah. There they are.
Oh, shit.
Right on top of us.
Right on top of us.
Where the hell did we go? Oh, yeah, we're still there. Okay. Okay, we lure them all and we do it.
All right. Well, first thing we're going to do is the old
Jimmy Snap
requested rolls.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
I have not got one.
Why did Casper not get one?
Casper,
he was not marked on the. He was not marked on your.
yeah.
Yeah, see, DM.
Yeah, you got to check them all. Check
Gotta
'em
check
all.
everybody.
I'll manually roll.
Thank you, sir. Look at that. You rolled nice, too.
Ooh, 23. First up.
So, the only object of interest in this tower, as you can see it there, that red thing, is a fiery red crystal the size of a human palm, which is clasped in the maw of a snake-shaped pedestal.
Yeah. Got it.
So yeah, it's like a pedestal, and in the snake's maw is this stone, right? Red crystal the size of a human palm.
The human head weighs 8 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it looks magical. I mean, it just screams magical, right? It's like, oh, as you guys come up the stairs and you see this thing, but all these arms start reaching through the mist from different areas as you guys. Casper, you get to go first. What is Casper thinking?
Casper's thinking about grabbing the stone and just like hitting one of the freaking hands with it.
Just
No.
grabbing it.
No.
No. No.
Doesn't look like it would be easily to remove from this bronze grasp of this snake statue thing.
Okay. Well then, if it doesn't look like I can do that, I'm going to. You know what? Casper will go ahead and slip under Salazar's legs and step out on the other side of him. Yes, that will probably invoke attack of opportunity.
What's that? These things aren't able to see you yet, so you can move away from them. You got to be able to see your target.
Well, its hands are out there, right?
Still can't see you. You have to be able to see your target to get attack opportunity.
Okay, valid. Well, then I'll step over there, and then I'll thorn whip one of the hands and try to drag him onto the stone on the spire thing.
Try to pull it in so you can get a hold of it.
Yes.
You gotta get it downstairs, right? You gotta get it into this area down here. This is the room you want it in.
I don't know. First thing is get it into the room.
Get it.
Ahead.
All right. And it's pulled.
Whoa! Well, you don't want to choose to make that max, do you?
No.
Holy shit! Make that your dex.
He wraps around this thing's like 3 of its arms, and you're tugging on it, and you think it's pretty strong. No, it's not strong at all. What's your strength, Casper?
What does that matter?
I'm just giving you an idea of how strong it is.
My strength is 14, but since I use Thorn Whip, it doesn't matter.
So you Thorn Whip it, you could pull it into the room, but you could tell that it's kind of weak, right? It's like,
Well, I mean, it's now got tickets to the gun show.
Oh my god. Oh,
pull it
Jesus
right
Christ.
in, like right there? Is that where you pull it to?
Sorry. Yeah.
So he like slams into Clyde and Salazar. His 6 arms are flailing around now. Anything else, Casper?
That would be all.
No, wait a minute.
Joe.
Don't we supposed to put these things into that red thing and then they disappear or something? Or are we just trying?
No. You're supposed to drag them down into this room here.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to
down here. It traps them, so
I'm gonna try to grapple.
Ring the bell that's down there.
Joe will try to grapple this one. How do you do that?
Strength or
athletic versus
Athletics versus its strength or dexterity, which it's going to try its dex because it ain't trying its strength.
Okay, here we go.
A 2 you rolled.
Yeah, but it's
You
a
got
10.
a 10.
So
You
did I
got a
win?
10. I'm going to check. Dexterity check. I got a +4. A 20. It's
Fuck.
like, gets out, dodges out of the way.
All right. I forget. Does Al Pacino go on Joe's turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a break on it not being my character.
Yeah, give it an advantage.
Let's say he would have given him advantage.
Wait.
Okay, I'm gonna roll
Wait,
that
does
again.
it give you advantage on a skill check too?
Yeah, the help action.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah. It gives you on
Roll it
a.
again.
Okay. Here we go.
Pacino's
Gotta
a
beat a
familiar.
20.
He has his own initiative. Boyd goes with you.
Well, it says skip turn. It says skip turn on Al Pacino.
Oh, he might have just had it on there just to so
Because
it
we were in
wasn't.
the boat. Didn't want him eaten.
Oh, well, so should I have rolled initiative for Al Pacino? I don't know how
let me roll that. Let's see where he's at.
Okay, well, he wouldn't have gone before Joe then.
All right, let's.
He says that's 15 now.
Off. Skip turn.
Okay. So then in that case, Clyde will go. Clyde will... Oh, it's not Clyde's
Wait.
turn. My bad.
It's attractively broad shoulders. Is well, going to see Casper here and multi-attack. Actually, it's going to multi-attack on yeah, on Casper. First claw is a hit. Lashing, and when you feel its claws like sink into you, it like pulls part of your psyche out, Rawr! And it starts eating it, Rawr! And you can feel some of your psyche wearing out. You take some psychic damage too.
Holy shit!
And it claws at you again with another one of its 6 claws. And this time it hits you again, lashing only for 6 more points of damage, but pulling some more of your psyche out. Clyde.
Wait, how come you did damage twice to him?
Because I hit him
damage.
twice.
Additional damage.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Clyde is going to try to grapple this thing, right? So, athletics.
I want to be grappled. I don't want to. I'm grappled. Grap.
Okay, and he's going to run down and go in there and throw him in the thing.
Let's see.
Half your movement.
Well, it's only 5, and then I come out of here. I'll do it legit. Okay, 5. 5 to there. Right? Where did I end up? Okay.
Right there. Nice.
So 10. So 10, 15. Wait, what's my movement? Is it 30? Oh, it's 35. So it's still only 15.
The bell's on this
foot reach.
The bell's on this pole. You have to ring the bell to get them to go with you.
Okay, my bad. So no. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, and that's as far as I can go.
You have a 15-foot reach.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I have a 10-foot reach though when it's.
It's your turn.
Yeah, but I don't. My weapon is 15 feet, but my arm is only 10. But I can still. Okay, I ding it. Now what happens?
So you drag this thing down the stairs. It's like clawing and screaming. You're dragging it down the stairs, and you get it. You come into the room and you reach over and you ring the bell, and the world fades away in the blurriness, and you fade back into the top of the tower, and this thing is still kind of ethereal as you're dragging it towards one of the cells. That's where you're going to stop your turn, because you're on the material plane now, and this thing's still kind of borderline ethereal as you're trying to stuff it in one of these cells.
Okay, so you're gonna move that thing over.
Cell, that you want to stuff it in. Let's say the two on the south wall are the ones that are occupied currently.
Okay, I'll stuff it in. Do I have to go to that, or
probably that one?
Yeah, okay, I'll do
next,
that one.
Next turn you can attempt to.
Okay, are you gonna move that? It's very much bothering me that this thing is not next to me.
That one. Get over here. We're gonna put him. I thought you guys could move him, but I guess not.
All right, and then Clyde. Now, do we
say you're like there? You're shoving him into the thing.
All right, and what happens if we kill these things? Is that also good or is that bad?
Bad.
Okay.
Well, you're trying to capture them so you can use them.
Right. Okay. So then Boyd is just going to be
that
like,
one's not very useful.
These guys are not going to participate in the whole fucking thing. They're just going to hang out over there.
They could be not ethereal. Yeah.
Okay.
We should have kept skip turn on.
Yeah, you can put it back on anyway.
There, I just turned it off. I turned it back on. There, nice.
Okay.
So inadequate chuckle is the one that you got a hold of, and it's in this light, and you see it's like trying to become material, right? But this light is just got it all disfumbulated, and it's technically paralyzed while it's in the light. So as the light goes around, right, like the beacon, like a lighthouse, it blasts it and it becomes paralyzed. So it can't actually do anything on its turn. Territorial Chuckle, however, is going to try to get some attacks in on Salazar with its claw. And it misses. It's also going to try to claw again. As ooh, that time it hits. Doing some slashing damage on the Warforged. 9 points, and tries to take some of your psyche, but oh, I thought you might have resistance or something to it, but no, you don't. It pulls a lot of your psyche. And Salazar.
All right, Salazar is going to grab hold of this guy, or going to try to.
Grab him!
Oh, I got a resist on it. Dex check. I failed.
That's
he
right,
is grappled.
All right, there's 10.
Wait, which one are you getting? The Territorial Chuckle?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to bring him down here for you.
And then it's 15. No, that's and then we're going to... Is there just the poles are on each one of these, or...
Well, to get back to the material plane, you have to ring the bell that's on that pole over there.
On that one?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to move that.
Dragging, kicking, and screaming. And you don't know that Clyde is there until you get there, right? On the material plane.
Yep.
Well, we're going to say you end up like that at the end of your turn.
All right.
After you ring the bell.
Actually, I'm not. I only have a... All right. And that's it for me.
Hunt.
My bell. Ring my bell.
Right, I'm going to come down the steps. And then I'm going to pop up. Maybe.
Wait, you're ethereal.
Okay.
So I would assume your duplicate would be ethereal as well. Ethereal. I don't know if you're a dwarf.
It's ethereal, but it's I can still cast spells. I can still do.
Right, but no one
do.
down there can see you, and you can't see them because you're on the ethereal plane. You're a
gray
ghost.
monsters are able to see us. We're supposed to bring them down here.
And you got to ring the bell to get back to the material plane.
To cage him.
Right.
So if you want to get back to the material plane as taunt, you have to ring the bell.
Correct.
Or you're
but I
on
have to
the
lure some of these monsters down here first.
That's why I said I'm assuming that your duplicate's going to be ethereal because you're on the ethereal plane.
Yes.
You can't see the material plane to cast the spell on.
Correct.
Okay, cool. That's all I was
The
clarifying.
whole point is I can't wrestle these guys. So I'm just trying to lure them down here, and then I'm going to mess with them when they get down here.
So you're just prepping.
Yes.
He's a prepper.
He's a prepper. Well, this one's going to actually step in where it can do its flurry of claws. As this one like just kind of like passes through like this, but as it does, it just releases all of its claws on Joe.
Holy shit.
6 of them.
Damn.
A fumble. Well, this could be the end of its turn.
Right? It's gonna fucking fuck.
Oh my god. Roll a d6 for me, Rob. I'll let you roll it.
4d6?
No, just 1d6.
Oh, 1d6. Okay, hold on. Yes!
Bastard. So for the next 3 rounds, this thing has a -5 to all attacks.
Yes, I love it.
Well, you have 5 more attacks.
I know, at -5.
That's minus 25 to all those attacks. Cumulatively.
Let me put that on and set its duration for 3 rounds.
That's so sweet. Conditions and effects, Drake. Conditions and effects.
Yeah, it's right there too. I have a hotbar. I have a hotbar too. It's right there.
It's right there.
I don't have to go find it or not.
Nope.
All right, so it's going to continue its clumsily attacks on Joe.
Watch this going to get 5 more hits right
Second
now.
one.
Fucking bullshit.
Miss. 2. A third one.
Miss.
An 8. A 4th one.
Miss.
5th one.
Miss.
Nice. As a flurry of claws can make 6 of claws attack against one target either before or after these attacks. It can move up to a speed as a bonus action without provoking attacks of opportunity. So it like moves off into the other side over here. I'm not saying they're moving very far, but and it's Joe's turn.
We should take a break
before Joe goes. Yeah, but one quick second before Joe goes, you hear Galileo scream from the from the tower, right? Like in the room with Joe and Casper, and a shockwave washes through the mist, like, and there's a flash of spectral light as do you see like the beacon that Clyde and Salazar see down there that's got these things paralyzed? Go bzz, 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 and the light rays that are beaming onto these creatures start to fade, and the two that are in the cells start wiggling their way out, and the ones on the material plane start to fade, or into the ethereal plane start to fade as you guys the mist and the spectral light of the planar beacon flicker and dies. Looking back into your own world, you see the trapped monsters awaken and break free from their cells. And that's where we're going to take a break. 10
Holy
minutes.
shit, that doesn't sound good at all.
Nope.
All right. 10 minute, everybody. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
All right, and if you're watching the stream, we are going to take a 10-minute break. Let me all remind you, thank you for watching, by the way. Come tomorrow to our show, All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. Tomorrow we'll give away prizes. Wednesdays, we play Gloomhaven. This coming Wednesday, we'll be playing Solasta. So join us for that. Friday's game is Keys to the Golden Vault with DM Joe Numbers. And Saturday's games, of course, are this one, Divine Contention. And the alternate Saturday, we play Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. So join us for all those, won't you please? And for those of you that might see it, I'm going to run a 1-minute commercial. Otherwise, I think you don't see it if you're a subscriber or a follower, or if you do anything, you don't see it. Anyways, we'll be back at the end of the break, everybody.
Since our voices could be heard anyways on stream, why not, right? And we can't hear Rob, so I don't know what that means.
I muted my mic because I didn't want to
Choking?
ASMR. Yeah, I was choking.
All right, so we're back from break. As a reminder, before we left break, that Galileo screamed from the top of the astral spire where you guys were trying to grab these things, and a shockwave washes through the mists, and the spectral light of the planular beacon flickers and dies. Looking back into your own world, you see the trapped monsters awaken and break free from their cells. So the planar beacon that was holding the two monsters back no longer is doing so, and the two that were being paralyzed by it as you drug them back to the material plane are no longer paralyzed. So there's 4 now. Let me put the other 2 on here. You can take your squares away, Senor. As that's where those 2 are. Now, you guys are still ethereal if you're ethereal. In your material if you're immaterial. And you guys can see Galileo. Like become visible for just a second. As he looks like he grabbed a hold of the stone, the one in the red gemstone, the red crystal. It's right here. And he's falls to the ground unconscious. Let's go and falls to the ground unconscious. But he's still ethereal. Like you guys. So Joe, these things are still ethereal too, the Star Spangled ones, but you don't think you could drag them back into your... Well, I guess you could. But you don't know what's going on. Joe doesn't know. So the other ones... Yeah, you do. You can see them. You can see into the material plane. Like,
does he think he can grapple it or not?
You think the point in grappling them now is kind of defunct because now you can't keep them in the cells. That's the whole point, was to shove them in the cells where they were trapped. But now you can't trap them because the beacon shut off.
Can we shove them into this thing and make them go in there?
Shove them into where?
In the thing and make them go in there.
It's off. It turned off.
Oh, fuck. So what are we supposed to do now?
Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him? All right. All right, then in that case, Joe, Mr. Joe, is going to
Casper
do...
are ethereal on the ethereal plane still. Everybody else is gone.
Oh, fuck.
The unconscious Galileo.
Joe is going to come up to the regular up here and come out.
Taunt is also ethereal.
Now, am I okay now, or what the fuck?
You have to ring the bell to get back.
Oh, shit, okay, so I would have gone over here. Can I... fuck, I'm so goddamn confused. Can I go in the same space as this thing? Because they're not...
While you're ethereal, you can, yes.
Yeah, so I'll go there and then I'll ring the bell, and then I'm right. Okay, right here, right? Okay.
Cool.
All right. Now that I'm there, and we're all on the fucking same
Except
deal.
for Casper and Galileo that you just left on that.
And
but I'm gonna do some
and Taunt, yeah.
I'm gonna do some fucking bullshit you don't even know. You don't even know. Okay, what am I gonna do? He wants to do something like real good.
Like real good, like stab one of these things with a sword.
Well,
The
I
one that's
mean,
grappled.
he can't. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's just. So what is he gonna do? Melee attack? Okay. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, he is. He's gonna do a total fucking melee attack with his rapier +2 plus like that one.
Oh, that's a
Right?
hit.
And then all fucking manner of dice. It didn't fucking kill it? You gotta be shitting me.
No.
He gets 2 attacks, right?
No.
Why?
No, he's a rogue. Okay, fine. Fine.
He just gets one. Well, I mean, I guess he get bonus action, but he can't draw another weapon.
So now would you please take off skip turn from Al Pacino? And I believe it's going to be Al Pacino's turn.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Lots of creatures before Al
coming
Pacino.
up soon, then sometime this week.
All right, so this one is going to come over here. Did it recharge? No. So it can't do its flurry of blows things, but it can try to claw at Casper twice. I want to have Joe targeted. I don't want Joe targeted. I want Casper targeted. Claw. Miss. Claw. Ah. Slashing you and taking some psychic.
Huh. My cloak of displacement effect isn't on anymore.
What I have missed?
Hold on here.
I think that's a per
18.
That's a per time. It only lasts one. You got to reapply it every time.
That puts you onto the ethereal plane anyway.
Oh, action. Well, I can't read what the item says. Hold on.
Until he takes damage until the start of your next turn.
So he would have had disadvantage.
I still hit.
Yeah, okay.
Down there. Well, this one stands up, like scrambles to its feet, and chuckles. Who's got him grappled?
That would be Sal.
Now. Well, he's gonna just claw at you. You don't care that he's grappled. You don't care. He's getting on his feet. He's looking like he's gonna do his flurry of claws next round, but this round he tries to attack you twice and misses. Caw, Al Pacino.
All right, Al Pacino is going to give Taunt the help
Taunt
action.
isn't here.
Taunt's not there.
Al Pacino is going to give Casper the...
Casper is ethereal.
Al Pacino is going to give Clyde the help action.
Hooah!
The, as I like to call it, Hell Paction. And he will do that and fly over there and give him this thing right there. Boom, like that. Okay. I was going down the list, obviously. Taunt is next. And Casper's after that, but then those guys aren't there. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this fucking guy. You know, this guy's inadequate. I don't know if I told you guys.
But he's gonna start clawing on Clyde.
What? I got the
Plus.
help action. He can't claw me.
He can miss twice. That's what he can do.
That's right.
And he gets to his feet, right? And you can see that, you know, now they're like, how big are these things?
That's not even the guy with -5 either. What a loser.
No, he's still on the ethereal plane with
Casper
all by his lonesome. Taunt.
Toit.
Alright, so Taunt is going to move 25 feet. Well, unlocked.
I didn't
I'm going to
know.
go through
I
the
didn't know you had that.
star spawn spaces because I'm ethereal. So I'm going through their spaces.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
they
then
can't
when I
really.
get there, I'll ring the bell.
DCMA.
That counts as an action.
No.
DMCA? What is it?
Okay.
Manipulate an object.
No, it's DMCA. DMCA.
Alright, and then I'm going to cast
Yeah.
a level 5 banishment.
Nice. On Clyde? Who are you doing that on?
On himself. He doesn't want to be here no more.
He's going to banish himself. Fuck this.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Don't forget, Casper still has an unused advantage from 2 hours ago.
So he is gone back to the ethereal plane where he belongs, or astral plane, or whatever plane he came from.
Fuck that guy.
He is there forever.
It's the same plane that Matakuri's on.
So you're banishing back to the ethereal plane with Casper, right?
Mm-hmm. Whichever
In
one,
adequate
if that's their
trouble.
home plane, then yes.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just move him back over here.
Wrong one.
No, it's the other guy.
Other one.
Oh.
The one next
The
to
wounded
Sal.
one?
Yep.
Yes.
You are
Ropey.
ringing my bell.
Well, Ropey is going to he's going to come out of his cell, come over here, and see if he can get a hold of Clyde. He is going to use his flurry of claws,
Miss it.
which I will check as used. And first attack is a crit.
Fuck.
As he slashes you open
Damn.
for
I don't know that we
15
should
points
be
of damage.
Cheering about
Yeah.
that. I don't know why.
Does a little psyche. Second attack is another crit.
What the fuck?
Oh, with an effect. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on a second.
2 crits in a row? What kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah,
And
but
then
now I
you can
gotta
change all
go.
those numbers to ones.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey. Hold on, Drake. I got something. Don't I have anything? Who's getting crit?
Okay.
Clyde? Oh, wait. No, let me look. Hold on. Clyde, I have, I got some inspiration cards. Can they help me? No. No. Okay. No, I can't be helped. What, Sven, you were saying I can change those to ones? What do you mean?
I'm saying that somebody in our party has that ability.
Oh. It's not Joe, is it?
Because of the rolls, the cards we bought.
Oh yeah, so it's none of my. I don't know.
Yeah, with your piece of crap, cheap dollar store card, no, it's not yours.
What
It's a
attack
dollar
was that?
store. It's a $1.25 store, sir.
2.
2. I need to roll damage, right?
Well, you don't need to. I mean, if you want to.
Slashing damage
Okay, that's not so bad.
and psyche.
Uh,
Ouch.
uh, this fucking guy.
Third attack.
Oh my God! Is there 6 of them? Jesus Christ!
Uh-huh.
I refuse.
Fourth one.
I protest.
Oh, another crit.
What the fuck? Oh my God!
Pulling your soul out of you.
Yeah, I'm fucking down. Holy shit!
Down. And
He's gonna attack me
stepped
2 more
over
times.
Clyde and
gonna
moves
kill me.
towards Joe.
No, he can only attack the same target.
Yeah, it's not. It's not attacking anymore.
Oh.
Casper.
Well.
It takes a teabag.
Oh snap! I got a potion of greater healing. This is gonna be great. Okay, hold on.
That was fast, Corby. It's like the troll, huh? It's Tim.
I think he had it queued up and ready.
Potion
Or
Casper.
hotkeyed, one of the two.
Now there's 3 of them.
Yep. And the one guy
Welcome back, Bob.
laying on the floor.
Thank you.
So Casper's gonna do Casper.
Ooh, and a potion
Turn
of
into an air elemental.
superior healing from McClancy.
Wait, an elemental, ethereal air elemental. How does that
Thank
work?
you, McClancy. And don't forget, Casper, you got an advantage. Don't forget.
Yes. So he's basically going to step over and grab Galileo and take him downstairs. Let me apply my cloak.
I think that dude's name is Galileo, not Galileo.
We know.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be dragging him downstairs and basically ringing the bell with him.
All right, I think one of them can get a attack of opportunity on you. Just one.
Sure.
One of them.
No.
Pleasantly formidable. How come? I don't know how to use this.
Use what? Pleasantly formal. What do you mean?
Fantasy grounds. I don't know how to use fantasy grounds.
Oh,
anymore.
yeah. No, none of us do. None of us know how to use it.
He's gonna take a swipe at Casper. Does he have disadvantage or something?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah. We still hit you. I rolled a. And he had a -5. Holy crap. I rolled a. I don't know what I rolled. But a 15 hits you? Is that true? Oh, you're an air elemental.
Elemental, yeah.
I guess it does.
Is that true?
I was just double checking. I'm like, a 15 hits? But yeah, I guess so. Oh, he only scratches you for like 5, but does some psyche.
Can you scratch an air elemental?
And when you're ethereal, you can.
I guess.
You can.
Well, if you tear part of the air elemental away, would that be considered breaking wind?
Yeah.
It would have to be. It would have to be.
I think so. That don't dump. You can do it yourself.
I get it, Drake. Dun dump. I get it.
All right, you drag Galileo. There it is. Somebody was hunting.
Fucking 15 minutes later.
Where do you drag him to?
I basically drag him down and use him to ring the bell.
You're gonna use his head to ring the bell?
Yes, so that way he rings the bell and becomes real. I don't know if that still affects me.
I'll give it to you. You use him to ring the bell, and you ring the bell at the same time using him, so it works on both of you, right?
Exactly.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Nice.
That's fair. Like,
Basically,
dong!
thong. He needs help.
He's still unconscious, though. He's like, clunk. You drop him to the ground. All right, I think that's pretty much your turn.
Yep.
Clyde is...
Collide.
he looks up and he sees this Star-Spangled Banner teabagging him.
Clyde is going to stand up. I don't want to be teabagged anymore.
They really don't have any genitalia, but it's still the thought, right?
It's the thought that counts. I'd like to stand up, please.
Oh, here you go.
And then, are these all... Is everybody on the same plane with me? Can I fuck with these guys?
Yeah, everybody in this room is fuckable.
Okay. All right. I'm going to fuck this guy right here.
Not with a fumble. Oh, you advantage your fumble away.
I had the help action, remember?
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to use my inspiration for the second attack. Also advantage. That's how you do it, everybody. I almost marked max. That's not what it is. Advantage is what I meant. Right here, like that.
Nice.
Sweet.
26.
And he's dead.
Ooh, maximum damage.
He's not
16
dead.
points.
All right. And then Boyd is going to attack the same as a bonus action to me.
Boyd comes flying in.
He will hit. And as we know, Boyd gets 2 attacks. Fuck off! Another hit. Boyd to the rescue. That's never not going to be funny, you guys. I don't know. If we could play for 10 more years, it's going to be funny.
All right, Salazar. This thing's was in your hands. Are you guys still grappling him?
Well, I'm going to let go of mine. Well, the one that I was grappled got banished, so I'm not grappled with him anymore.
You grabbed him and he disappeared.
I can get my damn fantasy grounds being weird on me.
Fucking fantasy grounds.
I'm gonna take this token. No, not that one. This one. No, not that one. This one. I'm just gonna get it.
It was the third charm. The third time is a charm.
Mine keeps wanting to slide up to the bottom left. Come on. When did it was right
Ropey
next?
was here. Yeah. Is that right? Did I move that guy? I was moving him around. Was he there or was he there? I don't remember.
Well, there was one right
Clyde
beside
was
me.
attacking him.
Was he there or was he there? Or was he there or was he there?
It doesn't matter. Beat him up.
Ropey is the one that was beside you. Clyde hit him, and he's still beside you.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Did you get lagged out or something?
Yeah, my fantasy grounds for some reason on my system is being stupid. It keeps wanting to slide my map up like this, and I can't grab anything.
Map and reopen it.
Well, it won't let me. Okay, now it would let me close it.
Oh, control. Yeah.
There we go. All right, so I'm gonna move over here.
What is it? Alt F4?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Grabbing those two.
Oh, does
and
Casper...
they need to give me a DC 17 Dex save.
They're both like, nope, we don't want to.
Nope. And they need to do that. As they get covered in acid.
They like it.
Well, they don't. They may like it right now, but they won't like it next round.
No,
they feel like they were on that kids show where you get slimed or what was it? The green
Nickelodeon.
Gook?
Casper does not need to heal McClancy. He doesn't need it.
So
Clyde still needs the heal.
Yeah, I could use another one if you're handing them out. So what happens with this guy? He just goes away?
I would think that they're not interested in you guys currently, right? I'm not.
Well, they're not on the same
right
plane, right?
They're like, I'm gonna go over here and find another ethereal spangled spawn thing to spangle with. See ya.
See ya.
Well, this one, on the other hand, comes out of its cell.
Oh yeah, and of
comes
course,
right over to Clyde.
Fucking Jesus Christ, 6 attacks, fucking fucker.
No, I'm not gonna give it its thing just yet. But it does crit you.
God damn it! You gotta be shitting me. That's 4.
That's 4. Fortunately, you didn't get an effect this time. As you're scratched, meow. Wait, I didn't mean to. That's the second attack. The first one, I got a hit.
You got to mark it crit now
critical.
because it took it away, right?
There's the crit claw.
Oh my god.
There's a psychic damage.
Ay, ay, ay.
And the second claw missed because that was
Yeah.
all I did earlier. Taunt. You're concentrating on banishing one of these guys.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
No, I'm not. Once he's gone, I stop concentrating because he's back to his home plane. He doesn't come back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you only have to
Like,
concentrate if you're holding it for a minute on a plane that it's going to come back from. Otherwise, fuck him.
But I am going to use my second 5th level spell, Schlatt.
Casper, did you use your advantage or you didn't use it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. I just want to make sure I'm keeping track of it.
I'm about to.
Okay. I'm about to. Fail! Yes!
Get rid of those 2.
Ooh, and you can banish 2 guys. That's nuts. You
And
wanna
they
get
still
nuts?
got acid on him.
Nuts.
Jealous saunter and inadequate chuckle.
Yeah, you can inadequate chuckle yourself to the fucking material.
I'm using
plane,
Bob's
bitch.
little delete from combat tracker token thing too. Right from the map. Right on
from
the combat
map.
tracker,
Boom.
baby.
And then I'm going to, as much as plausible, within the same square, get behind Joe.
Get behind me, get behind me.
You are a halfling. I'll allow it. You like get in, Joe. Like,
Get in my belly.
Float over
I
here.
can lock the tokens now that you guys are on the same plane.
Time for Poke of Doom.
The poke of doom with
Yes.
advantage.
Why would I have advantage?
Because I've told you 65 times you have advantage. From,
Oh yeah.
from,
Sorry.
from
Dude,
2 hours ago.
We
I
get
have a
it.
really bad mental fog, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Matakuri is the one who gave you that, by the way.
30,000 feet up.
30,000 feet. I'm sure he's landed by now. Maybe not.
Oh, the
No,
fucking...
it was in Colorado when you did that.
Oh, so he's got another hour then.
Well, it depends on whether if he had another layover or not.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking just straight to DC, but maybe you're right. He might have to go somewhere fucked up like Newark or Atlanta.
With an
Oh
effect.
snap! Oh, so we can get those too. Okay, just was checking.
Just see, so you hamstring him, and he's going to be restrained until he dies. At the
He got the crit without the advantage. Nice.
Great.
Holy shit! All right, are
Ouch.
these guys all
29
fucking dead by now?
Dead or vanished.
Well,
Just when it's going to be my turn?
it was such a easy one for you guys.
Yeah, it took all night. Na na na. Ta-da.
He
If
did
Matic,
your-
if Maticuri were
combat.
here, he would say, "Level up, level up."
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to move over. Sigh, because I'm wasting my 6th level spell slot. Wasting my good
He's gonna heal me. He's
prize
gonna
on
waste
you.
it. I am so happy. I am so happy. I clap for you. 6th level. Watch this, everybody.
Oh. Hold on. I should.
You gonna let him touch you?
Spell first before I
Use harm. Use harm. Use harm.
Don't use harm.
Remember-
That's very
Remember when you used
upsetting.
to be able to do that?
50 chance. I'll flip a coin.
You got 1d4 hit points left. That's what you got.
And then I cast a spell. We'll see what happens.
God damn it. It's gonna kill me. Oh, snap! Look at that shit! All the way up. 70 points. And I only
The tower
needed 61.
collapses and you all die.
No, don't do that. No,
All right, so let's see what happens.
All right, let's see what happens.
If the characters defeat the star spawn, as you guys get settled in, some ghosts appear.
Oh, no,
A pair of ghostly figures emerge from the mists. A dark-skinned warrior woman dressed in chainmail, and a red-bearded dwarf carrying a lute. The woman holds up her hand in a sign of peace and speaks in an echoing voice. This is what happens to those who meddle with the runestone. Does that sound echoing?
Turn
It
undead.
freaked me out, man.
Did it work?
Yeah.
This is what happens to those who meddle with the runestone. Leave it here, lest the people of Leyloon suffer its wrath once more. I have an image for these people too. Where's the button I'm supposed to push? It's
Right there. No, yeah, that's it.
I gotta go to the.
I grab my coin and
To
get
the
ready to
reference
turn
manual.
undead.
This is what happens when you meddle with the runestone.
I put the image on the.
Bitches.
Bitches?
Here it is. Here the two ghosts are. There you go.
Oh.
I remember them.
It seems that
Remember-
there's a third picture that we cannot see.
Yeah, because it's only two of them that appear.
That sword doesn't look right. Her sword looks the wrong size for her. I don't know. The loot looks
It's
good.
a great sword.
It's a great sword. It's a great
So
sword.
So
what do
these two ghosts appear and they tell you that this is what happens to those who meddle with the runestones. Leave it here, lest the people of Leyloon suffer the wrath once more. Once more meaning it's happened before.
All right.
But the ghosts seem chatty. The ghost can reveal the following information. I guess you gotta talk to him.
Yeah, let's talk to him.
So the ghosts reveal that they used to have names. They scratch their head a little and they think about it. And the woman said she once was called Augusta Cruel. What a bad name. And the dwarf was also known as Augrey Ninebeards. They had names. They used to be called the Swords of Leyloon. And there was a wizard that built this tower named Talavar. And he accidentally released those monsters that the Star Spangled Banners, and the Swords of Leilon fought and died, trying to hold them back. Unlike you guys. But the ghosts tell you that Televar was...
Wait a minute. Did you just insult us?
No. There's a... Whoa. Sick'em. Televar spent all of his life searching for an artifact that he called a runestone. And when he finally touched it, it broke the planetary beacon and released the monsters. Wow. Coinkydink, huh? And the ghosts have been sensing that there are evil powers around Leilon that have recently learned of the stone. And they want it. The evil wants the stone. And the ghosts tell you it must not fall into evil hands. They urge you to help them protect the stone. It's very, very bad if evil people get it. It does bad things. Are you guys evil?
No, not evil.
Yeah, I'll look at Taunt.
Well,
Joe, I believe Joe is.
Is Joe evil? What do you mean? Really?
Joe puts it in his bag of holding. Problem solved.
Joe is chaotic. Joe is chaotic good, it says here.
I know, I'm just missing.
I believed you.
So we should probably wake up Galileo. I have something he might be of interest in.
Let's wake him up. Hey, fuckface, get up. How are we supposed to wake him up?
Are you like shaking him and shit?
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
His tongue's hanging out.
Probably need to heal him.
If we
He
can
doesn't look
throw,
wounded.
if you're from Philadelphia, water in his face.
He doesn't appear to have any physical wounds.
So, slap him?
You smack him, you shake him, and the only thing that works is a short rest.
Oh, sweet.
So when he wakes up, Casper will walk over to him and say, "Before, when we were exploring this tower, I found Thalazar's journal. It speaks of the planar beacon. Is that something you would benefit from reading if it would help you with your work here?"
This. I think my work has ended. I want nothing to do with that runestone again, or this planetary beacon. I have deceived you and the town and everyone. I am ashamed. And he like bows his head. He says, I will return and do something that I lost the spot on the page. Oh, he says he admits to his deception and swears to never seek the runestone again. He resigns from his post, basically the post here in town, and says he is going to return to Neverwinter to face his order. The magical order he belongs to.
I'll cast Legend Lore for you for 350 gold.
389 gold.
He's like, just take it out of the town's coffer.
Why were
My
you
last
trying?
duty as the wizard.
Why were you trying to get the rune?
He tells you, the rune. He says, if a human was to Where's the stupid? So,
I would like to do an insight check, see if he's telling the truth.
Who, Casper?
No, I know he's lying.
Yeah, he's lying for sure.
oh, here it is. He says the Netherese created that artifact long ago, but once per day, a creature that can successfully hold on to the runestone can use it to undo one action they performed within the past 24 hours, altering reality so that any consequence of the action is erased. So, for example, a creature could undo a killing blow that was dealt to an enemy, causing the enemy to return to life in the position where it had died. The artifact has a terrible side effect.
What is it?
For the altering reality, it will take from the user one person it knew in life. It will be erased from reality.
Do we get to choose who the person is?
You do not.
Oh. That seems
I don't know.
bad.
Next time Clyde clogs up the outhouse, it might be worth it. Undo that one action.
But you don't get to choose who it takes.
Worth it.
Worth it?
Yeah. Of course, the ghosts don't want you messing with the thing. They're like,
Yeah,
leave it alone.
that seems
Just
bad.
got it. Keep the evil from getting it.
Of course, now that we know these ghosts, it could be one of them. So no loss.
Yeah, that's exactly what what you guys just did with that rune, or that planetary beacon, Bob. He figured it out. He made it work. And then he broke it.
Broke it.
Yeah, but you could probably fix it.
My dad has this ultimate set of tools. I can fix it.
First he's gonna shit, then he's gonna kill
Then
us.
he's gonna kill us.
So
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, the ghosts urge that the characters can help protect the stone. They tell you that if somebody's willing to bind their soul to the runestone, the
Yes.
artifact will be destroyed when it's next used.
And
I think
what
Joe
happens to
would.
this? Joe volunteers.
Elves don't have souls, so he can bind it to.
Oh fuck.
I mean, what's more chaotic and good than that? I mean, come on.
Right?
He's
Well-
going to explode with the stone and...
You get out of there, you guys.
The ghosts urge the characters to help them protect the stone. A living humanoid willing binds their soul to the runestone. The artifact will be destroyed when it is next used, but doing so erases the soul from existence. Any creature that binds its soul to the artifact suffers no ill effects until the artifact is used, at which point the creature disappears from reality and can only be brought back via a wish spell or a miracle spell or similar magic.
What the hell's a
If
miracle?
no
you-
characters are willing to volunteer their souls, we volunteer Joe.
Joe volunteers
Well,
tribute.
I just say, you know, hey, Galileo, if you're really feeling bad about this, how about you bind your soul to it?
No. He's going to go
Okay.
turn himself in.
Well, our other options is we could just kill you and just be done with that part. I mean,
He does agree that
I'm
if
trying
you
to
don't
intimidate
kill
him.
him, he will try to cast legend and lore for you.
No, we already have a guy.
We got a guy who'll do it for
That's all he
$3.89.
can offer you.
He
That's all he
gives
can
good
offer.
deals.
We got a guy.
Maybe his order has something that they can offer you. What
How
did
about
he
a
lie to
favor?
you about?
Is this the windbag that's still talking?
The air elemental, yeah.
Look.
The windbag.
So, so much for getting help from Galileo.
Yeah, what Galileo? What a fuckface.
Galileo.
What's the dealio with Galileo?
So Joe puts it in his bag of holding, and we're done.
It's the
Go on.
Galios has secret orders from his superiors in the Order of the Many-Starred Cloak. The Many-Starred Cloak.
So,
Sounds important, doesn't it?
M-I-N-I or M-A-N-Y?
M-A-N-Y-starred
Okay,
cloak.
not the mini starred cloak, but the many starred
Manny.
cloak. Okay.
Manny.
Manny. The manly.
Why is it many, but it's Manny?
I don't know.
Okay, your order owes us a favor.
Yeah, like a wish spell.
Here it says, Galileo has secret orders from his superiors in the Order of the Many-Starred Cloak to recover a magical artifact called the Runestone from the elemental plane. Motorcycle?
What the
He
fuck
intends
was
to
that
use the party to
motorcycle?
lure the Runestone's guardians away, allowing him to seize it for his studies. He didn't know that it's protected.
What a little bitch.
So, that's it for the for that quest, the beacon quest.
All right.
But
We failed.
when you guys
Town's still gonna be attacked.
All we did was waste
Yeah.
time.
yeah, the town's still being attacked, and there's a flow chart I have to use now.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Some of
It's a
those adventures
flowchart.
have flowcharts now. Kind of cool.
I have to use this battle flowchart provided nearby to guide your players through the conflict.
If then else.
There's a chart with different boxes in it, and each mission, event, or dilemma. So there's missions, events, and dilemmas that are going to happen.
All right.
And then I have to count up your victories and determine the success or failure of the overall conflict. So there's like math I have to do. +2 plus. You get bonuses for this, you bonuses for that. The battle is intense.
We have houses. We don't need tents.
All right, so here's what we're going to be doing. The defenders, Leilon is defended by just over 200 commoners, guards, and guard veterans. If the players
5
negotiated
adventures.
reinforcements in the Icing Death and Twinkle quest, an additional 300 guards, knights, and scouts are also
Yes!
the
500.
war priest Farella Stormsworn, who you guys have already killed, has been resurrected and is now bringing an army of 400 cultists, cult priests, and acolytes of Talos. She also has her elite warriors that are blackguards and half-blue dragon gladiators.
What about
500
lizard
versus
people?
400.
Aren't
I'll
they
take
joining
those
us?
odds.
Well, the lizard people are in the swamp currently, so you guys haven't called them in yet. I'm just giving you, as players, the thought process that's going to be happening. Your characters may not know this information yet. And then the cult of Merkel has just over 800 ghouls, ghast, and zombies that are attacking the city as well at the same time.
Oh, 800.
So just 800 ghouls,
Good
ghast,
Lord.
and zombies.
1,200 creatures against 5.
Level up.
Well, you also
Level
have
up.
the 200 defenders and the 300 that you guys called on. So you got 500 against
505 people. Yeah,
900.
500 against
1,200.
1,200.
Are we going to be able to get a rest?
We just
I
got
don't
a
think
short
that.
rest.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
Well, either short or long. I mean,
We
short
just
or
took a
long.
short rest.
Yeah, you guys. This is going to happen a couple days later.
Yeah,
so-
we just took a short
Okay.
rest just now. You can throw hit dice if you want, you and Salazar.
all right.
No, you guys get a long rest. I'll push you a
okay.
long rest right now. Yeah, you guys are topped
Long
off,
rest.
ready to go when this starts rolling in.
So 500 versus
So-
1,200. I can we leave?
Not liking the odds.
Can
Lizards.
we? We
We
have
go
to.
get the lizards, so it might be 50 more.
Is the lizards only 50? So 550 versus 1,200. That's still a ratio
Plus, I can
of
polymorph Al Pacino into a whale. So
the
how many
the
can
lizards,
you kill? Like 20.
the lizards say that they will hide into the nearby swamp, and they will attack when it's most beneficial for you guys.
Yeah. So that's now.
Well, not necessarily right now, because there's things that could get swayed at the proper time frame. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I
that's
see.
a good thing that we have the lizard folks to add into what you guys can and can't do. But the attack begins just before dawn in 2 days from now. So let's go ahead and set the calendar up. We're gonna say it's the 5th of Crythorn, 1491, as you guys start this next encounter. Event 1 is called Dawn of the Dead.
can we do a hero's feast beforehand?
How long does Hero's Feast last?
24 hours, maybe?
It takes an hour to consume, and it lasts for 24 hours.
Roll me a d20.
Takes me 10 minutes to cast.
Roll me a d20. You cast it 12 hours ago. So you have 12 hours left of it.
Right, so we
I
all
don't
have
understand.
our hit point maximum increased by 2d10.
Well, he didn't know exactly when the battle was going to start, so I randomly determined that it was 12 hours ago when he cast the spell.
Okay.
You guys can't just say, "Oh, the battle's going to start at dawn. Let's go back an hour and cast a spell."
Got it.
You didn't know.
So is that 2d10 rolled individually, or somebody rolls 2d10 and then everybody gets that same number?
We also have wisdom saving throws.
It's meaning individually. I read it as individually. It's hit points. So
Okay,
whoever
so-
it's used on.
So we can all roll 2d10 and see what we get then.
Sure. Nice.
Oh, he's doing it. Okay. Nice. Oh, 11. That's not nice. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I got 6.
All right, I'm gonna.
So
clean up.
we're immune to poison and frightened. Will you be giving us that as well, Sven?
Already have.
Okay. Thank you. An advantage save on wisdoms. Oh, I didn't see that. Hey, look at that code, everybody. Look at that shit. It's amazing. All right, now we all have an extra some temp hit points to fight 500 people with, 1,200 people. Al Pacino.
I am going to get this set up a little bit for you guys. We're going to take your tokens and we're going to put them over here on this map. And I'm going to share this map with you. So, the din of battle echoes from the palisade as you approach. You hear that the south gate is being attacked. So you guys make your way down to the south gate. And you can hear the fighting has already begun. Through the rain, you see Allied troops using spears and bows to fend off a horde of undead swarming from the darkness. All along the ramparts, burning torches struggle to provide illumination for your forces. As you watch, these pools of light are extinguished one by one as the dead swarm over the walls.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So there's like 6 of them?
Let's see. In the first round, the characters face 3 gas per character, including sidekicks.
Sidekicks.
K9's not there. It hasn't been there forever. I am riding my carpet.
I have an extra familiar to fight with right now.
So
her name is Kirk.
Or my flying towel.
wait, the guards aren't bad.
Hi, baby. Hi, kitty kitty.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
That's where we're gonna stop for tonight.
Well, I don't think we should get into this
giant
long
fiasco
combat just yet, because it's going to be many rounds.
All right. Level up.
As Leiloon is attacked, I mean, there's hundreds of undead outside the gates. Let's put it that way. At the start of each round, 2 more gas per character enter the fray.
Yikes.
So this is round 1. So every round after, you're going to get this many more.
We got to get some AoE going on, fireball and whatnot.
Yeah.
We don't have any wizards.
But we're not going to be able to do it for 2 weeks.
Salazar's a wizard. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's when our next session is.
Yeah. May 34th.
What?
Which is June 3rd.
June 3rd.
May 34th.
Dawn of the Dead is this event. Dawn of the Dead. That's it. Let's do it. Let's get off the table. Let's
all right.
Let's say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for hanging, everybody.
Good night. Thank you, Drake.
Bob.
Thanks
I hope
for
you
the
got
game.
your mind off of things for a little bit. We helped out. You're more than welcome anytime.
Dude.
Hopefully you come back every week now.
I'm gonna try.
All right.
I want to play with the other guy. The other guy was
Bob,
fun.
that's next week. Bob, the other guy.
The other guy.
I definitely miss playing both.
Dank plays games. Yeah, ask your question. I shall endeavor to answer. All right. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, players. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep. See ya.
You guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Dank. Ask your question. I'll try and answer it for you. And don't forget, we play Divine Contention every other Saturday. We play Dragonlance on the alternate Saturday. Tomorrow we have All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. We'll give away a prize on that, at least one prize. Don't forget to come to watch that. Wednesdays we play alternately Gloomhaven and Solasta. This coming week is Solasta, so you don't want to miss that. That's fun. And the Friday game is Keys from the Golden Vault with DM Joe Numbers. And that's all we have. We have Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Boom. I'm waiting for Dank Plays Game to ask his question, and then I will end the stream. I want to make sure that Oh, here we go. I used to use Critically Awesome One-Click Druid for... Oh, yeah. I haven't played FGE in a long time. Is there a new extension or mod that helps with Druid gameplay? No, Critically Awesome Essentials and One-Click Druid is still the standard. It's still the most popular thing we sell, and it still works, and it's still what you want to use. If you'd like more information or you want to get some ideas about different things you can use, feel free to drop by our Discord, Dank Plays Games, because there is much more out there. Yeah, that's fine. It's still updated on DM's Guild. But we've got much more. If you've been out of it for a while, we've got like tons of stuff. So come by the Discord, pop in there, introduce yourself, and ask any questions you want. People might have suggestions for you as to what you might want to play or whatever. But totally, come on by. All right, what else? Oh, I know. I have to tell you guys the end of the thing. I have to do the thing at the end, everybody, which is this right here. If you want to help out the stream, there's different things you can do. I put the commands in the chat right there. You can type in an exclamation point in the word, and it'll give you the proper URL. For example, our Discord channel, where we do have over 2,300 people talking about D&D 5e and Fantasy Grounds and the Forge and the DM's Guild all day and all night worldwide, and that is our customer service support area, so come on by. You can support me personally on my Patreon for as little as $1 a month if you'd like to do that. You can Chibits or sub or resub to the channel, and if you do that, you will attack the Hype Boss, which is currently McClancy at $3.99, but no, it's $2.99 because Mr. Drake Takes just did a 100 attack. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, sir. Our awesome Dungeon Master. And you guys can also go by the DM's Guild and or the Forge and purchase my wares. That is how I make my living, so please buy everything, everybody. Buy everything. Just go buy it all. Let's make it easy on yourself. Just buy 100% of everything. You guys can also follow me on YouTube or on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube, I should say, or follow me on Twitter. And shave and a haircut. 2 bits. I see what you did. I see what you did, Diablo Bob. Gorbidal just racked it in, everybody, with 1,500 bits. Gorbidal, you are the man. Thank you so much. Gorbidal, I like to say it with a B, because that's how I like to do it. You could say Gorvidal, but you don't want to do that. You want to say Gorbidal, like that. That's how I do it. What else, everybody? Is that it? I think so. I think that's it. So don't forget to join us tomorrow night for prizes and for info if you've got questions about Fantasy Grounds. Sunday night at 6 p.m. Pacific is the place to be. So many shaves and a haircut. Yeah, 750 to be exact. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. That's for old people. Young people don't get that joke. All right, guys. It is Saturday night, so I'm going to go watch Saturday Night Live. Oh, there's a writer strike. I forgot. Boo. I didn't forget because all my Jimmies and everybody aren't on my shows at night that I watch. But I could watch the D&D movie again, but I just watched it. I don't think I need to see it 15 times in a row. I've actually only seen it once and a half. I saw it in the theater. I fell asleep. That is not a comment on the movie. That is, I went to the movie theater by mistake. I mean, I didn't go there by mistake. It was a mistake to go. I didn't accidentally go. It just was I was so exhausted that I actually fell asleep in the movie like several times. And I was not bored. I just couldn't keep my eyes open. So I watched it yesterday on Paramount Plus because it's free now if you have Paramount Plus. And what an excellent movie. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I recommend it if you haven't seen it. All right. I'm going to go figure something out for myself. Good gaming, everyone.